moments.
So this
Top
doesn't.
three.
This
We'll go moment for moment.
Yeah. We'll share our moments.
Yeah.
We'll share our moments. Now, I know.
Are you ranking yours, or are you just gonna go?
I've ranked mine.
Okay.
From 1 to 3.
Yeah. Okay.
But they don't have to mean anything for us. It could be one of. Do you know? Like, I'll say something. You always remember where you were when that goal went in, or when something really weird happened. You always remember and place yourself in that time. Now these goals, I remember where I was, what I was doing, who I was with, etc., etc. And that's not just that, but because of the goal itself, just oh my god, you just remember everything, not just what you're watching. So yeah, that's the kind of why I've got these 3 goals. One of them means something close to me, and the other 2, well, 2 of them mean something close to me, but the other one is more of a. I think the whole world would kind of agree on that one.
The whole world.
That's what's my number 1.
The whole world.
Not the whole world, but whoever likes watching Premier League football.
Was it Aguero's moment? You just stop guessing these. I'm just ruining it.
I know, yeah. That's the end of the podcast.
Soz, guys.
Maybe not. I don't know. I haven't give it away.
Do you want to go first, or want me to go my first one?
I'll let you go first.
So my first one was...
Is this your third one?
Third.
Okay.
So my third one was Lucas Moura's goal against Ajax.
Which one?
Tottenham through.
The Dele Alli one. When he link up with Dele Alli. The third goal.
The third, yeah. Well, it's not gonna be the first one, is it?
I don't know.
The third goal, the goal that put Tottenham through to the Champions League final.
Can I just say?
No.
Do you think he deserved to start the Champions League final after that?
100%. Yeah.
I think that was one of the worst
because he got
choices
through,
Pochettino could have done.
But at the same time, it's Harry Kane.
Don't matter.
I know, but it's Harry Kane.
Fit him in the squad somehow.
Should've...
He not single-handedly, but majority of his efforts that night.
Well, he scored a hat-trick.
Well, yeah, okay, I suppose you could say, but obviously you got Dele Alli in that who played the part that night. But he got you through to that final, and he didn't even start. That's fucking downright bad, man.
But we're not talking about the final.
No, we're not talking about that.
That's not one of my favourite footballing moments.
No, but it's not.
At all.
No, it's probably right down there.
I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, and like I say, I remember where I was. Do you know what the funny thing is? I was at the pub with my mate Formo, and we're watching it, and there were some other Tottenham fans, and we didn't know him. This is our local, never seen it before though, but they were watching it as well. And so for the first 2 goals, obviously jumping up celebrating, and Aaron run off and celebrate with these random lads, and I'll be sat on the table like, and I had to say to him, last one, mate, can you fucking stop doing that? Because like we're scoring, I'm happy and celebrating. You're fucking off with people who don't know. And he was like, I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Don't worry about it. Obviously, then that fucking scored that last goal. I've jumped up, Aaron jumped up, fucked off again to celebrate with these other lads. And then you can see in his head, he's gone, oh shit, Jordan,
and then ran back.
And then turned around and celebrate with me.
What a boy.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
But yeah, man, that's my third.
Yeah.
My third.
Talking on that moment, that's the only thing that I can think of right now with that is just that Lucas Moura just got...
That flick is going through, last kick of the game.
Was it like a toe poke? Not a toe poke, but like he stretched to roll it and just went in the corner. Yeah, great. Crazy. Ajax had a great team as well there. They had like Delit. What's his name?
De Jong.
Yeah, you had your man who went to Man U and flopped. Van der Beek.
Oh, Van der Beek, yeah.
Yeah.
Onana was in goal?
Onana was in goal, yeah. I'm trying to think who their striker was. Sure, they had a good... I don't know if Anthony was there by then.
I don't know.
Oh, they had Zinchenko. No, not Zinchenko. Ziyech.
Yeah.
Sorry, not Zinchenko. Fuck, that's terrible.
And
yeah, Ziyech.
Eric Ten Hag as their manager.
Mental. Look at where they all are now.
They're winning the Champions League final. Not that much.
No, they weren't. They didn't win it.
But that's it. Right, yours.
Right, so my third... You did get the Aguero one right, but it's third.
Yeah.
Yeah. I weren't going to have it top because the ones that meant something to me have obviously got that little bit more extra. But yeah, I think the Aguero one, man.
QPR through that game.
100%.
Give a fuck what you say. Paddy Kenny sort of like slapped that ball into the...
Have you seen that picture with Jibril Cisse celebrating at the end?
No.
Jumping on Nasri's back. Like, proper smile on his face. And he was like, oh yeah, because we stayed up.
Is that what it was?
Why would you celebrate with Man City players?
I don't know. Look at that famous Aston Villa clip where they're staying in and Roy Keane. Mika Richards is really belly laughing and Roy Keane's on.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, "Can you imagine if they ever win anything?"
Yeah.
So you don't know.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I
Full of
suppose.
shit though. Djibril Cissé won was he? No, he weren't there. Was he there when they won the Champions League?
What, in Istanbul?
Yeah.
I
But anyway,
I
he's won
think
stuff.
It was him or El Hadji Diouf. I just remember
He
someone
weren't
with that.
allowed to Juve.
Weren't allowed to
I don't
Diouf?
know if he was allowed Juve.
Was he not in the squad?
You'd remember if a shithouse like Ala Juve won the Champions League.
I've got this weird feeling he was, you know. Are we doing a fact check?
I think so.
Mid-pod fact check. It's either El Hadji Diouf or Djibril Cissé that was in that squad. I'm pretty sure it was.
I think it was Cissé.
It probably was. But yeah, that Aguero goal as well. Do you know that was Balotelli's only assist for Man City?
Was it?
Yeah.
Do you know he won the Champions League?
Who?
Balotelli.
He's won the Champions League.
Balotelli's won the Champions League.
For who?
He was part of the Inter Milan squad in
Are
2010.
you joking?
That's wild, isn't it?
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah, none of it did I.
And Xerxes got a Champions League.
It ain't coming up. I'm gonna go out on a whim and say it's not loading. I'm gonna say Al Hadji didn't win a Champions League.
Okay, we'll have to recap on that.
We'll come
It could be
back to
Djibril Cissé. But yeah, Xerxes as well. He's won a Champions League.
With who?
Bayern Munich.
Way.
Fucking mad, isn't it?
That's crazy.
I know, yeah. Fucking mental.
I just remember watching the Champions League final one year, and it was Balotelli was doing the commentary, and I'm one of these people like Julian Lescott was there, and I'm like, oh, in my head, you shouldn't be doing this commentary. Fair enough, I get that you're football and you've done stuff, but you've not done any you've not got any Champions League success.
And then it popped up.
And then it come at the bottom, Mario Balotelli, winner, and I'm like, fucking what?
Yeah, where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah, 2010, he was part of that squad.
That's mad, isn't it?
Jose Mourinho.
I never knew that at all. That's mental. And then again, you didn't know the Xerxes one. Mental. But yeah, so that my moment was purely because of the time frame. Man United just beat Sunderland as well, so it was.
Yeah, you watched Fergie like that, weren't you?
Yeah, it was literally Fergie time, pictures
Yeah.
and whatever. They thought they pretty much won it.
Something like that, yeah.
And imagine being like, because obviously phones.
On goal difference as well, weren't
Yeah, and phones. Don't forget, like I know I'm saying back then, it was still quite a long time ago. Not many people had the apps and stuff, and
Yeah, it wouldn't have been easy to
it wouldn't have
refresh.
been, and plus signal crap. So imagine being a Man United fan, sitting in that ground waiting, thinking, "Hang on, we've won it," here," and you're hearing this. It's, oh yeah, someone's still 2-2. And then next thing you know, you can just hear, being a Man U fan, just hear someone going,
geezer going,
goal, they've scored. You'd be like, oh no.
Typically being City as well.
Yeah, your rivals. I think, was it the first Premier League?
I think it was their first.
It was, wasn't it? Mancini's first. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So
On goal difference as well.
Yeah, goal difference, which is the skin of your teeth.
Mm.
That's just taking the piss. And the time, Balotelli's first assist, the commentary, I think all of it is just fucking old. Yeah, it's just perfect football drama, isn't it? That's how you want a season to end.
Yeah.
Like that, perfectly. Yeah. So yeah, that's up there with one of my favourites.
Okay.
What's your second?
2.
You're flipping me off.
Yeah. So my second, I've gone with England reaching Euro 2020 final. Simply because, for me, I was one of these people that was like, we're never going to see a final. We're
Was
gonna
it more
be
the
shit.
lead up?
We're going to quarterfinals all the time. You know, we're not never getting anywhere. Didn't think we were going to do it. Obviously, what happened in 2018, he was like, oh, fucking just, here we go again.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, we went to I remember it was Denmark, weren't it?
The penalties. No,
Denmark,
Harry Kane's penalty save.
Denmark penalties, then rebounded. But yeah, I remember just thinking, oh, this is it, and it's Denmark's team should be, probably weren't. And the thing is, again, I remember where it was.
Was that the same one when we beat Ukraine 4-0 just before? The match before?
No, I think we beat Germany.
I thought that was
I think Germany was quarterfinals.
2-1. No, 2-0.
3-0. We battered Germany. Because I remember saying I don't, because everyone being like, oh, it's Germany. And I remember going, I'm genuinely not, I don't worry about Germany. They're not the team they were. We'll easily beat
Is that
them.
the one where the girl was crying?
Yeah.
Okay,
And
that
everyone
was
laughed at her.
2020.
We all laughed at her.
Like 2020?
2021 weren't it? 'Cause it was, but Euro 2020.
2020, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah,
We got so far, beat
but I remember also, like I say, we had to.
Denmark.
We were all sat because it was COVID time still. You had to like nominate a seat in the pub. You had to sit down. You had your seats you were in. And
Did you fuck?
no, well, you did, didn't you? Because you get kicked out if not. but watching it, and I remember where everyone was there in the same seats, all drinking, every game, and then I took the piss a little bit, and I was a bit of a nightmare.
Rowdy.
But getting too pissed, going back to the flat, carrying getting pissed, not going to work next day.
Obviously.
And I got pulled. I was like, listen, I'm gonna have to fucking sack you if you carry on. So for the semi-finals, it would be midweek. I was like, I'm not gonna, because he was there. And I was like, right, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna drink a Pepsi. I'm just gonna be good. I'm gonna sit now. Semi-final, keep leg led.
As soon as you get to the bar.
And I remember, no. I genuinely was. And then I remember everyone on the table, because we dominated that tournament. From what I can remember, we played really well. Like I say, we beat Germany comfortably, and then we're playing Denmark, a team that everyone's thinking we should go through, and we weren't playing that well.
No.
And the lads on the table next to us were saying, something's not right, something's going wrong, what's wrong? And then realised that I wasn't drinking, I was the only one on the table drinking. They were like, that's what's changed, that's what's different, you're not drinking, get a pint now. And I was like, nah, I can't. I had to have got me a pint now. So
I was thinking...
And I had a swig of it, and I went to the toilet, and then I come back, and the lads at down it like, you don't need to be drinking, you don't.
Fair play. But yeah, so that moment for you, it was the Trippier.
No,
not Trippier. Sorry,
just beating Denmark, finally. It was me knowing that I'm actually going to see England in the final.
Yeah,
and thinking at the time.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the World Cup, my bad.
Thinking at the time.
The Italy final.
Yeah, thinking that we could go on and do something.
Yeah.
The final was fucking... Man, I was so hyped for it as well. I remember I got up at fucking... I was up at like 8 o'clock in the morning, fucking cracking beers open. I've got the fucking... The music on. I'm playing fucking Vindaloo and Free Lions, playing all that stupid crap. Man, I was pissed by about 10 in the morning. I was just so excited. I honestly don't remember much of the game.
No.
That Chiellini pull.
You don't remember that?
Nah, man, I was fuming. Fucking hammered.
I was fucking fuming.
So pissed.
I was fucking fuming.
And then I remember us losing, being in the pub, and I'm like, fucking turn the telly, fucking turn it off. And the landlady was like, no, we need to watch it. And I'm like, fuck. Like, I'm really losing my head. She was like, no, we need to watch it. Left it on, turned around, cause obviously she lives upstairs. It's fucked off upstairs, left the fucking thing on. I was fucking livid. Yeah, I was so angry. But
it was still one of your best moments, though, that tournament.
Getting to the final.
Yeah,
I mean, the whole final was class, man.
Yeah.
I've never had such a good final.
The road to the final.
All the lads constantly watching England. Because it weren't, like I say, I remember it was that whole Euros. I think we drew, the only game that we weren't convincing was we drew to Scotland in the group stage.
Yeah, I think
like
it was
0-0.
0-0. Yeah,
but other than that, everything just like you say, played Ukraine, beat them comfortably.
Yeah.
Beat Germany comfortably.
I think the Ukraine one was the World Cup. Now I'm thinking of it.
But
like a 4-0.
Either or, we comfortably got to the final. Well, got to the semis. The Denmark game was a bit fucking squeaky bum.
That was an extra time. Save and then rebound.
Harry Kane.
And then Kasper Schmeichel was moaning after the game. I know. Saying it shouldn't be what it was. But yeah, that's not bad. Mine's similar then. My second one. My love peaked when Trippier scored that free kick.
Okay.
In the semi-finals against Croatia, and that was it. It just went downhill. But like, I was just about to say,
this is your second.
Yeah. So the similar build-up is kind of like, so we beat Colombia on penalties.
Never won
a penalty shootout.
Yeah.
And then, who was it we had after that? See, this is why I'm getting confused.
See, I remember that Colombia game because being in the same pub, and everybody like jumping every time score, celebrating, and I remember just sitting there like, and I remember just being so calm, like just hands over my mouth, like on my head, like just watching it, and I'm just like that the whole time, and everyone's around. I'm like, listen, we're not good at like
penalties.
I'll celebrate when we win this penalty shootout, like.
So I remember that because I was on my way home from work and I've got it on in the car and I'm like trying to watch where I'm going and watch this, and it was extra time. And then when it went to penalties, I was like, I've got to get off the motorway. I can't not do this. Got off the motorway, got towards, I pulled up, found a McDonald's, and I thought, fuck it, I'm just going to order something quick. So I'm sitting in McDonald's car park, I've got my Coke and my fucking fries and whatever, I'm watching this game on my phone. And England, when who was it now that scored? I think it was Kieran Dyer. Oh my God. No, not Kieran Dyer.
Eric
Dyer. When he scored that,
Some penalty as well.
mate, fuck, I went, yes! Fucking Pepsi went all over my car, then I couldn't give a fuck though.
I've always, you know what, I've never had to worry about anything like that because I've always made sure. So when the the World Cup fixtures come out, like I've sat there, I did it with the group chat, the lads were like, we need to work out, and I sat there, and I spent a good, like, if I was like, leave it with me, and I spent like a good 50 minutes to an hour, and I was like, right, these are the games, these are our games, these are the times. This is what happens. So if we win, this is where we will go, this is where we go, and these are who we should potentially play. If not, we could finish here, and this is who we'll potentially play after this. Man, I did it with Fran, not just sending it to group chat. Like, I sit there and I make sure, and I will book time,
blueprint it,
and I'll book the time off.
I couldn't when I was working before.
I'll book it off.
I couldn't. I was working shift work, so it was either mornings, nights, afternoons. So it was the luck of the draw. I used to have 5 days holiday where I used to work.
Is that it?
For the year, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
You get shut down period. So you have like 2 weeks in the summer, 2 weeks at Christmas. You get a Whitsun week, bank holidays. That was your holiday.
But then my 5 days would have been
over that.
Yeah. I've always done it. Even like I remember once Euro 2016, we played Wales, didn't we? I remember I booked.
Yeah. Storage.
But I'll book it.
Goal.
Like I won't book the whole day off, so like I'll book half a day if I know that we're paying. And I did that. And I remember going to the pub, just stood there on my own, watching the game on my own. Pub empty because it's been a working day.
Fairs.
But I'll always make sure that I haven't. The only time that I once didn't was the drama I had in my last job, which I told you about.
Yeah.
Because I said to him, listen, I want to leave for the... Who did we play?
Didn't you go Germany for it? No.
No, it was the...
This was the
Denmark in the group stage. Did we play Denmark in the group stage? Didn't we?
No, that was a qualifier.
Who did we play in the group stages?
Are you on about that one when Harry Kane scored?
No, the Euro just gone.
Yeah, it was Switzerland.
No, Switzerland.
Group stages.
Yeah, it was Denmark. I'm sure we played Denmark.
Denmark, yeah.
Denmark. So it was the Denmark game, and it was at 5 o'clock. And I remember turning around and being like, "Look, I had this conversation. I went, look, if I go in early, I can leave early, can't I?" For it. And he was like, "Yeah." So I still made them arrangements. Obviously, he's gone fucking back on his word at the time, but that was So I've always made sure that I will. Same as like so when the World Cup, when the fixtures get announced, that'll be the same. I will make sure that.
Yeah, I think I'll do that next year as well. You know, try and make sure I got some days.
I just can't.
Yeah.
The only time I didn't do it was World Cup 2014. I was Capello was in charge when we went out of the group stage. I think it was, but that was the only one. But But the only reason I didn't was because we had the group. So we were on road.
2014 Brazil.
Yeah.
Yeah, group stages. Paraguay won that, didn't they? Was it Paraguay that won the group?
Uruguay, and
I think Paraguay.
Us and Italy went out.
Yeah, us and Italy were bottom 2, and it was Uruguay
and someone else.
Costa Rica. Well done. Yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah.
But yeah, so that was the only one I didn't was that, and it was the last game. But because I was on rotating shifts, again checked it, and the 2 games, first ones I was on earlies, and then the next one I was on lates. But we'd already gone out at that point, so I didn't even bother trying to sort it.
Oh, buzzing.
I thought he'd put it on the radio, and he didn't though.
No,
but I wasn't really bothered. Fucking didn't matter anyway. We're already out.
So what's your number one football?
My number one peak football moment was the Kieran Trippier goal.
Yeah. That was mine too.
That was my one, man.
No way.
That was my one. Because it was just...
I feel a bit bad having mine too now.
No, because it's all
already spoke.
No, but mine was more... I remember just where it was. It was more... Where it was, what we were doing, and just... I'll never forget it. We're in the pub. Long table, and the TV's in front of us, and we made sure we got the seats right in front of the TV.
Yeah.
And it was just like... It was weird. Every single person on that table knew, because you got points in front of us, right? Trippier put that ball down. Every single one of us went like that and pushed the table away from us, because everybody knew that goal was going in, and we were going to be jumping up and celebrating.
Who was it that scored the equaliser? It was Mandzukic.
I don't want to talk about it, but yeah, that for me, that was peak, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, the reason why it's not top for me was because
we didn't win it.
Yeah, but I just remember thinking we're going to be I'm going to see England in the World Cup final. Something that after 2002 for the golden generation 2006 going out all the time.
Yeah.
And then obviously what happened with Capello and Steve McLaren, let's say, and fucking Roy Hodgson. Do you know what I mean? Going through all these moments.
Roy Hodgson was a woeful.
And then this is Gareth Southgate, and you're thinking, fucking, this is the geezer that fucking skied it in Euro '96. Fucking
Yeah, no, he had one job with Middlesbrough.
He fucking flopped it. Yeah, do you know what I mean? He did all right in 21s, and you're thinking, but then, like you say, we're in a semi-final, which was wild to be in a semi-final anyway.
Yeah,
I mean, we always crashed out in quarters.
Yeah.
And then they're there, and that's happened. It's just like the fact that there's not a single England fan, I don't think. Everybody knew as soon as Trippier put that ball on the ground,
it was going in.
Every single person knew that ball was in the back of the net.
Yeah.
And it was like in like the 12th minute, and you're thinking,
it was really premature.
12th minute, and you're thinking, fucking, we're gonna go on. And then I mean, I don't think we would have beat France in the final.
I don't know, you know. I don't know, you know.
So that was a very strong France team.
Yeah,
very strong.
Mbappe was firing on all cylinders as well, wasn't he? Really, in that.
Pogba was unreal.
Yeah, Kante.
Lloris was in goal for him on class. You had fucking Varane at centre back. Kante.
Yeah, Kante.
Kante, Varane centre back. You
Hazard, who was fucking on form.
Was Hernandez at the left back?
I think so. Yeah.
Just a fucking strong team, man. Like. You'd think that we would have gone there and just fucking. I don't think we would have done as bad as Croatia.
No, I think we would have.
We would have given them a good game.
We would have went to extra time.
We would have given them a good game, but looking back, at the time, just thinking, fucking, we're gonna do this. Beating France in a fucking World Cup final.
Yeah. Didn't we beat Belgium as well in the third place?
No, they beat us.
Oh, they beat us.
Yeah.
Probably crashed out, but then
don't matter.
No one.
I didn't even watch that game.
No, I didn't bother.
But yeah, man, that one.
Talking about that game though.
The idea of beating France in a World Cup final makes my fucking balls tingle. Yeah. Honestly, I would love it if we beat them. I would love it.
Go to theirs. Keegan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know that game? Do you think Harry Kane could have passed the ball to Sterling to put into an open net?
100% he could have. But this is the thing, right? Harry Kane, even back then, was arguably one of the best.
Still is.
But I know, mate, stats in the minute are unreal.
20 goals or something. He's
17
since the start of the season.
Yeah. Him and Erling Haaland, the fastest to reach that. But at the time, he's still good. So you're Harry Kane, right? You're the top goal scorer in the tournament as it stands. You're through on goal. What are you doing?
You're backing yourself.
What are you doing?
You're backing yourself all day.
And anybody can go, yeah, you square it, you're going to square it. You're not going to. There's not a single. Number 9, Haaland wouldn't do that. Wouldn't have scored it. Lewandowski wouldn't have squared it.
You back yourself.
None of them. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, obviously, looking back at it, he probably looks at that and thinks, "Oh, should have passed it." But
no, 100% he don't. And if it was Sterling, the other way around, what do you think Sterling would have done?
Sterling would have definitely shot.
Exactly.
You don't think as well. I suppose when it comes to your instinct as a striker as well is to shoot toward you. You go forward. You don't go across. You don't go whatever.
Hindsight is a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Exactly. And I think...
But the thing is with that, right, you go, oh, should have done it, past it. But that's not to say that then creates a completely different scenario. The game doesn't carry on as it does. The game changes completely. So that's not to say that Croatia don't get some sort of second win and go on and bag another 2 goals after that. Yeah. You can't say just because Harry Kane didn't square it, that means that's the reason we went out. No, because it's a completely different game then.
No, I did say that was the reason we went
out. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
A lot of people were.
Oh yeah.
If Harry Kane would have squared this, we would have been a World Cup final. No, not necessarily. You don't. Yeah. You can't say.
I was just asking you the question just to see what you think. I looking back at it now,
we're English. We're English. Yeah. We love to blame somebody. We love to be able to go. Well, actually, the reason it's like
David Beckham when he fucking
exactly. That's what
got sent off against Argentina. They put mannequins up of him being hung.
Yeah, he had effigies of him. Yeah, exactly. That's what. And I was literally about to say that point. Yeah,
that was one. I think that's the worst we've done. England fans. That's the worst they've done to a player. English player, 100%.
Yeah, I know, but I think that it was...
They've had a couple of digs at Gaza as well, but I don't think anything compares to Beckham's. Beckham was...
Do you think
he was getting booed in grounds by away fans and that while he was playing for Man United.
Yeah, but Man United... Yeah, but you got to think at the same time, Man United fans weren't booing him.
Nah, of course they weren't.
Loved
but
him.
Just think...
Old Trafford.
Playing every game.
Yeah, it was interesting watching his documentary on Netflix with him discussing
great documentary. He was breaking down as well. He was talking about it because he was reliving it all in his head.
Yeah, of course.
And he was saying,
same as when he got a bit teary, didn't he, when he was on about when Man United sold him.
Yeah. I love David Beckham, man.
But
brilliant player.
Here's one for you.
Underrated.
Here's one for you. Do you think we would have potentially done better at Euro 98 if Gaza went?
Oh yeah, he didn't take him, did he?
100%. Famously smashed up the fucking hotel.
Yeah.
Because he was on form. I know he was only at Rangers.
Yeah, 100%.
He was only at Rangers at the time, but he was.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Does he start?
100%. Do you know why? Gazza, right, whenever he put that England shirt on, you could see, I don't really remember much of watching him play, but from clips, you can just see the passion.
Yeah, but that's
oozing out of him, man. He was happiest with a ball at his feet.
I don't know if he starts. He goes. I don't know if he starts. You're not out. Don't forget. But what a player! You need someone to come off the bench.
He's the first player off the bench. You need someone.
It was like look how Cole Palmer was. Us in the Euros.
He's the first player off the bench if he was going to be starting. But have you seen that clip with he gets the yellow card and he realises
he's going to miss the World Cup final.
And then Lineker looks at is it Hoddle?
Is that?
Can't remember who
Bobby
he
Robson.
went,
Sir Bobby.
Keep your eyes on him.
So what? No, because
yeah,
right. Sir Bobby.
I know, but then he goes.
No, but I'm saying Sir Bobby was the manager.
Yeah, no, yeah. Sorry, but he was like keep your eyes on him type of thing.
Mr. Robson,
and
as Jose calls him.
How fucking fuming he's.
He's not fuming. He's crying. He goes.
Wouldn't you be?
Oh yeah, I would literally storm off the pitch.
Can I just quickly say, right? One of the funniest things that's just come in my head, right? There's an interview, and it's Chelsea, and they've just got to the Champions League final, yeah. And Branislav Ivanovic is being interviewed at the end of the game, and they're like, "You got the yellow card, so you're gonna miss the final." He goes, "Huh?" Oh, okay. And he didn't realise he misses the next match, and he's just found out while being recorded after the game because obviously they've won. Yeah. And because he had a good game as well, but he had the yellow card, which meant he couldn't play. And they're interviewing him after the show, yeah. And they're saying, "Oh, it just means you're gonna miss the next game." And he ain't got a clue. And you can see how fucking gutted he is, man. He's almost like close to tears, but you've got to hold it back. You're having an interview, innit? After match, post-match interview. But oh my god, what am
I love one of them. I don't know why. Completely unrelated.
Just come to me head.
But you saying that just about these moments. Have you seen that one of that African player where he wins man of the match? He's like, "I want to thank my girlfriend, my wife."
Oh,
he's going on. He gets man of the match. He's like, "I want to thank my girlfriend, my wife."
So he's obviously
yeah. And everyone's like, you dickhead.
Fucked up there, don't he?
Coldplay moment.
No, thinking as well as someone else got sent off in the game and he played really good. I can't remember who it was. Was it Roy Keane?
Roy Keane got a yellow second. I think he got a yellow for the '99 final.
And he couldn't play the final.
Because he doesn't.
They said that he played that.
He scored the header. That header.
Yeah. Even though he knew he weren't going to play, he stuck in and played for everyone. Innit?
So I've seen a thing. He doesn't consider himself to be a Champions League winner because that's the mentality of Roy Keane.
Yeah, he's old school though, isn't he?
Mate, if I get, I'm like fucking Scott Carson. I would be full kit wanker.
Oh mate, yeah.
Like JT in the Champions League final.
Got his fucking keep back on.
100%. Whereas, but Roy Keane's mentality is I didn't play
that
himself.
There was him, Nicky Butt,
Paul Scholes didn't play.
Paul Scholes, wasn't it?
Paul Scholes didn't play.
I think Nicky Butt as well, would it?
I don't know.
There was three lads that had suits. I don't
know about Nicky Butt.
He was one. I don't know if it was Nicky Butt.
Is it that? I've got that.
I can't remember.
Is it Jesper Bromwich?
Bronk first.
Because I've got a picture of his square head with his curly hair and a suit.
I know there was a few players in suits after the game.
Because I've seen. Yeah, it was interesting again watching. Is it the Beckham documentary or was it the Class of '92 one?
Both good documentaries.
But they're on about, and I didn't really, because you're very young. I remember the Champions League final briefly. So young. I only would have been about 7. But I don't remember it all. And then it's interesting watching saying about how, who was the winger? There was a winger.
Cruyff.
What? Yeah, played for Man United.
His son did, didn't he?
No, it weren't Cruyff.
Cruyff's son played.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah, but it weren't. I don't think he was there for the Champions League one.
I think he was,
I don't think he was.
When Beckham scored that halfway?
He weren't. He was like 96. He was like 90. He was like 95 to 97.
Yeah, it could have been. Yeah, sorry.
It weren't. But anyway, there was a player, and he played on the left wing because Fergie promised him he will play the next game.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
So they played. So they had to play. So they played Giggs on the right, Beckham in the middle.
Foreign name.
Yeah, Beckham in the middle. He was like Russian, or he's got like a Russian. Not. It's not Konchesky.
No, I know what you're on about though.
But anyway, him, and they were saying it was just interesting and like watching it and saying because that Giggs had to play on the right and Beckham played in the middle. Yeah, and Gary Neville was like everything was just off. It just didn't make it. So they made some subs. Giggs went back out onto the left. Beckham went back out onto the right. And Neville's it just clicked.
Clicked.
Clicked, and then that's it. And then they went on to win it.
I think that's someone's moment. Going back to it anyway, I've got my moment. Completely ran off course there, innit?
Oh yeah, you're number one.
I've just realised
you're
it, man.
number one.
I was about to say to you then, that would be a good fucking moment for someone, innit? And then I realised I've still got my number one. But yeah, I think...
Categorically, 100%, no doubt, would have been if we won it.
Yeah.
100%.
100%, yeah. So yeah,
I nearly put us winning the Europa League in there.
What, last year?
Yeah,
Last
yeah.
season,
It's not as top, but in my top three. The reason I didn't was just because I mean, don't get me wrong, it was fantastic. 17 years, finally won
Because of how
something.
poor the league form was.
But just how poor everything else was. Yeah. It was a bit bittersweet.
Yeah.
Bittersweet.
Yeah.
And I watched it. Not that it's a bad thing or anything, but we were on holiday. Like for me, footballing moments like that they mean a lot to me. All the ones I've said is because I've been with people.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so important to me, especially my mates.
Your surroundings.
Especially my mates, yeah. Do you know what I mean? I love being around. I'll always try and be with my mates for the football.
Yeah.
It makes it so much better. So we're all with that. And then, again, not taking anything away from this, but I was in Cyprus on a holiday. So I watched the final.
And not just that, there's probably the only Spurs fan.
No, loads of...
Oh, was there?
There's a few, yeah. Loads of Man United fans as well. Cyprus, isn't it? It's practically England.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I watched it with the missus. Mate, to be fair, you know what? I was sat, screen there, fucking loads of Man United fans in front of us. Loads. And I remember watching it, and it was just like... They were like cheering when they were winning throw-ins in their own half. And like, it made me thought, this is how we're winning this. You cheering for winning a throw in your own half. Come on.
Yeah.
But they're all sound as fuck, mate. As I walked off, because I had to walk past me, like all of them, like stopped, shook my hand, and was like, "Fair play."
Oh, that's
but there was one.
I couldn't do that.
There was one that was so bitter, and he was like, "Fucking nice day out for Man United, for Tottenham." And I wanted to go, "Fucking dickhead."
That'd be me.
But I thought, if I say it in my head, I thought, not that I'm fucking Johnny Concrete or anything, like I'd start some fucking brawl. But in my head, I thought, don't say anything because you'll be your missus.
Mm-hmm.
And if he fucking chins you, puts you on your ass on holiday in front of your missus, and they'll come back from this.
Good luck,
yeah, I'm flying home early.
like Man United.
Anyway, you're number one.
Yeah, so my number one, make it quick and brief anyway.
That was an honourable mention for me, Spurs.
Yeah, honourable mention. I ain't got no honourable mentions because I support Birmingham City. But talking about Birmingham City, so mine is who put the ball in the Arsenal net.
Overfemi Mines.
Good lad, yeah, that day for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think... I'll be very, very, very lucky to see Blues win another trophy like that in my lifetime. I mean, with the money and the trajectory it's going, hopefully maybe one day we could. But I think we're a long, long way away from big silverware. Big silverware. So it holds a special place in my heart that we've won something. And to do it against a team like Arsenal...
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
I think... And not just that, right? The week before, Jack Wilshere played probably one of the best games of his life against Barcelona. Tore him inside and out, and they beat him. And then I remember thinking as a kid, I was 16. I remember talking to my mates about it, and I was like, we ain't going to beat Arsenal. They've just fucking tore Barcelona a new arse. Jack Wilshere's fucking playing this, that, and the other. They got Van Persie. Do you know what I mean? You think, fuck, who we got? Lee Bowyer and fucking... Stephen Carr, yeah. Barry Ferguson and that. But we had old school mentality players on the pitch anyway, so we had that advantage. But yeah, going into it, I remember thinking, we're going fucking hammered. But I watched it anyway, and obviously we scored the opener. I thought, oh, okay. This could be interesting, man. Who knows? And then to win the way we won off a mistake, and it was something so simple as putting a ball into an empty net. And it was just like, fucking hell, we've done it, man. It's such a fucking great day. And then from that to go and get relegated was a bit of a fucking buzzkill. And the team that got us relegated was Tottenham. Pavlyuchenko. Yeah, Pavlyuchenko sent us down, basically. But then the season after that, obviously, we had the European little nights out and whatever.
In the Championship.
In the Championship, yeah. But no, I think that period was great. And that ever since then, it's just all been downhill. But yeah, I think that moment's something that will always...
So I have a theory.
Very, very
I have
close
a theory. I think I've told you my theory. But I have a theory about teams that make cup finals.
Oh, yeah,
that are
I'm
in
the same with you,
that
yeah,
are
so
in the
like
relegation.
Portsmouth, Swansea,
Wigan. Swansea didn't.
I thought Swansea went down when they won the league. Oh no, I'm each season. My bad.
Yeah.
I always get that one wrong.
Birmingham teams that Wigan. I think the only one that didn't, to my knowledge,
Portsmouth did.
that I can think about. Yeah, no, was Watford. Well, you know when City spanked them like 5-0 in the FA Cup
With
final.
Delafeu in the squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think they went down.
I think they did.
Did they?
I don't think Watford stayed up, did they?
I don't know.
Well, anyway, teams that I have a theory that I can't remember. I think there was a season. Is there a season where they did like 8th, finished 8th? Did they had one good season?
Who's that?
Watford.
Watford had a good season, yeah, where they had Ismail Sardine.
Yeah, that's me. Where they finished like 8th.
Yeah.
8th, something like that.
Delafeu.
But anyway.
That was that. Yeah, I think that was the season.
Anyway, I have a theory that when teams are in a relegation scrap, if they make a cup final, they win the final, but then get relegated.
I've seen it happen a few times now.
So that's why, in my head, I kind of like knew.
Yeah, the earliest one I remember is Harry Redknapp's FA Cup win with Portsmouth, and they went down. Carnu.
Yeah,
they went down. I remember Ben Watson's header against Man City. They went down.
I remember. Do you know my favourite thing about Carnu is Carnu?
I used to love Carnu. I don't know why.
Part of the Arsenal team that did quite well. Ajax team that won the Champions League.
Yeah.
He's got his flowers.
Yeah.
Right. Do you remember Match magazine?
I used to love, and used to get the little cardboard T-shirts out.
Right.
I used to play a Wiki game. I'll tell you about that game in a bit.
So I had Match magazine, and they used to have some things, and then there was little, only A4, but like posters of players.
Yeah, in the middle.
Yeah, and they had one, and it was Carnu, and he was playing for West Brom, and he's got the ball, and he's like controlled it with his foot in the air, and I was so, the thing that I will always remember was, so do you remember football boots? You had the cheap like £30 plastic pair, Predators, let's say, cheap £30 plastic pair. Then you had like a pair that was about £60 that was like a little bit level, but it weren't
quite.
£90
ones.
And then you had the fucking expensive ones that pros wear.
Yeah, with the little bits on them, you could see every
Carnu was wearing the cheap 30 ones, and I remember I even in a marker pen pointed an arrow to the boots and wrote fake. And it's wild to me that Carnu, this player that's so like decorated, probably one of the best Nigerian footballers ever played,
cheap ass boots.
And I remember him wearing cheap boots playing for West Brom.
Fair play. What a boy.
That always sticks with me.
I used to love Match, man.
I would also. I was that like up my own arse as a kid that I wouldn't have the cheap boots. I had to have the £120.
Yeah, I was a bit spoiled with
that. Don't bother. Do you want these ones? Don't bother. I'm not gonna wear them.
Yeah, I was spoiled as well. I went through a stage though when I was about.
It didn't bother me what they were. Like the Adidas Preds were the ones that were like 130 odd quid. I remember at one point my mum bought me a pair.
Too wide for them.
But I remember one point mum bought me a pair of Pumas, and I think they were only about 80 quid, but they were like the proper ones still.
Puma Kings.
I didn't. No, they weren't Puma Kings.
That's
they were
what
like
I used to wear.
They were like soft leather ones,
Yeah.
but I weren't that bothered as long as they were the proper. And it's the same as like anything. The tops, because you used to be able to get ones that weren't obviously Wellsbourne Market knockoffs. And they're all legit.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, look at them.
Yeah.
They look fake.
Nah, they don't. To be fair,
they are. Mate, they'll be a fortune.
Fake. Is that what you used to do in Match?
Yeah. That'd be a fortune. Man, that's the Maradona and the God. That'd be cost a fortune.
Yeah, that's a good top.
That's 92 Spurs, who was born. And then that one is
Ronaldo.
That's the UEFA Cup final. It's got the UEFA Cup badge on the arm. So that was the UEFA Cup final Ronaldo Inter Milan shirt. That'd be worth a fucking fortune if it was real.
Yeah, it really would, you know. Cracking shirt. But yeah, Match. Quickly talking about Match. Do you remember you used to get like, not toys, but like things that come with it? And there was, every start of the season, they used to do this like little tiny cardboard cutouts of the colours of the team. So you'd have Tottenham in white. It would be like a little white shirt with the name Tottenham on. I used to do this game. I'd have the FA Cup in it. I used to write down teams. I used to put them in a hat, take a name out. So I'd pick Tottenham out, put that there. Do it again. Get like Lincoln or whatever. Put that one there. I'd get a dice in it. I'd roll one dice one side, one the other side, and whatever it rolled on, I'd do my own little FA Cup run. You always used to have weird ones like Grimsby winning or whatever. But because I was so young, I used to always like knock the dice whenever it was Blues, and Blues just always used to win. So I used to cheat on my own game.
Yeah, can I be honest? This made me feel really like that's like upsetting.
Why?
Did you not have any friends or anything?
No, it's just something.
Did you have like a pet rock? That's fucking tragic.
You didn't used to do things like that.
No,
I was so imaginative. Nah, I'm talking about when I was like in bed at 9 o'clock, just doing. I couldn't sleep.
I used to go and play outside with my friends.
Yeah, I did as well. But I mean, like, do you know when you get home and it's like a school night or something?
Oh, they were little cardboard things. I think they stayed in. I never did anything.
I used to love getting them.